Do you think ADHD diagnoses are out of control right now? How about autism or PDA? I've seen a lot of posts and comments on the internet asserting that. I even saw a Ricky Gervais bit where he was saying that when he was a kid, everybody was just mental or not mental. And it really spoke to me of this larger trend of judging these diagnoses as a trend or false, something that's really very dismissive of people's lived experience. But I just want to point out that social media has allowed this venue for people to share their lived experience. And if many people see their own experience in that and it opens their eyes to something they've struggled with their whole lives, I mean, that's just a logical outcome of this sort of democratization of our experiences and this platform that people have to share. Historically, ADHD has been diagnosed dramatically more in little boys because of the externalized hyperactivity tends to be more common in little boys. But the WHO had found in 2020 that by adulthood, women getting diagnoses were almost on par. So it's almost a 1-to-1 rate of male to female. So what that tells me is a lot of people, boys and girls, were missed. Those who could mask, those who were those, high achievers, those perfectionists, but had internalized inattentive ADHD, they were really missed. And a recent study in the UK just last month came out that female diagnoses of autism are also on par with male diagnoses of autism, but autism for so long was thought of as an issue with little boys because, again, they were showing it a lot more obviously on the outside. So I don't think that it's bad for more people to be getting diagnosed right now. I don't think it shows that these rates are on the rise. I think what it shows is that they were already always there. And that's another thing. These disorders were named by adults who were looking at external behaviors without fully understanding what was going on in the inside. I can't tell you how many people I have met who've said, my kid can't have ADHD because you just don't understand when they get into something, they are so hyper-focused on it and they're drilling down and they're just cannot be distracted. And I laugh because that is a keynote piece of ADHD. People with ADHD can focus on what they are motivated to focus on better than anybody. Let's take PDA also, pathological demand avoidance. That is a symptom. That is what shows on the outside. What's going on the inside is a very complex combination of anxiety and perfectionism and just demands that they put on themselves. And so we're still learning about that and trying to figure it out. And I mean, social media trend or not, it is making a positive difference in people's lives to have the tools to understand their children better. And I don't think we need to belittle that.